don't know, everybody big up on yourself for there. And Panama City. As me so me couldn't see how we reach Panama, so me couldn't see our flight, the hotel stay and everything. But right now, we are doing first excursion that I Panama City tour. We go make a little portal around the whole place. Show me what I go on. I don't know a code, like. Yeah, man. So, you know that go to stick and stay and go and watch where I go on. We're in Panama side and I go do a city tour, so we go come out and walk around the whole place so we see what I go on. So we're there, whole city.
Okay, I'm gonna drop you here so I can park the van and we can walk a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait me inside the church.
Yeah, wait inside the church if you want.
Inside the church or on the 7 shop you think? I'll be right.
So again guys, we're in the St. Joseph Church.
It's nice.
Never seen anything like this before, but hello. What are these for? What are you these for? Cool. Guys, and these are just some little donation box if you feel generous and feel like you want to donate. Just, you know, give a little offering, and that come like offering. Hello. I don't know what are all these stuff for, what is the purpose of them, but hopefully someone could explain to us soon. But we're just looking for now. You know, some of these are Jerusalem, this. Yeah. Yeah, my dad looking at it and realize the whole thing, I know, like Galilee, like, isn't it? Yeah. See, cause he man have been called shepherd, I don't know. Alright, here we go guys, I believe say this setting, the much I show you how back in the day was, you know, how it was like in Bethlehem or maybe Galilee, Israel, I don't know, but just by looking you can observe and understand say, you see a lot of farmers, a lot of farm animals, communities and such, angels. if you can look at the concept and realize a rejoicement. So it's a whole little village, a whole community, or a whole, I don't know if it's about a whole community. Whoa, that is really nice.
So what we have here,
Really nice.
it was donated by this foundation of It's was the tradition we used to have back in the day. So we used to recreate a lot of nativities. Normally you see only the middle part. You see where he's married and the rest. But this was a tradition of Panama a few decades back. Every year we used to add a new character, a new house, or a new person, and they make it grow. As you see, there's passages of the Bible that represents the nativity. Then the traditions start getting lost, and they have the idea to recreate this, and you can see this all year long. And then these are the apostles that follow Jesus. The cathedral got restored in 2019, and they placed new ones. We're going to see the new ones. These are from 1673.
These one right here.
1673.
Yes, these ones are the original ones. The cathedral got restored in 2019, and they put new ones, and they brought the old ones here. And then the walls is the original architecture of the church. This church is from 1675. This is the second old city of Panama. The first one is the other side of the city. It's called Panama Viejo. It was burned and sacked by Henry Morgan, a pirate, and then he got relocated here. Okay. Let's go to the next room.
So basically, these are all the apostles, the 10 apostles of Jesus have. I want to live apostles. Thanks, guys, for your correction. Live apostles. Yeah, man, but I don't know. They must have basically this whole setting, then create this so people can have an understanding of how back in the days used to stay, you know? So, when I want to tour go with me, guys, and we'll just move on.
So this is where usually the priest gets ready for mass celebration. There's no priest assigned to this church. That's why we're able to move freely around these rooms.
Oh.
In others, you cannot do this. You just go to the main part and that's it. But this is the reason why we can move around, because there's no priest assigned. This is mainly open for visitors and as well as for special events like weddings, parties, not parties, weddings, when you pass away or when you get baptized under the Catholic faith.
Okay.
Go to the next one. Para bodas, para funerales, bautizos, cuando hay una bendición.
So we're gonna have a seat here, guys.
So we're on St. Joseph's Church, well known as the gold-plated altar. Gold-plated altar, this is gold-plated with wood. What you see here is one of the few monuments or altars that remains the same way it used to be back on the days. Once again, this church was from 1675. How they avoid for this to be destroyed or dismantled, because the Spanish left in 1821, they cover it all with mud. The locals that used to come to this church, they cover all with mud, and that's why you see like this, like very original. The roof was restored. El cielo, el techo ya fue restaurado. But most of the church is kind of original what it used to be. And over here, come this way. Yeah. So back on the days, people used to be buried on the walls, on the floors, or under the church. That's no longer happening. But there's still people that has their relatives here. So whenever there's like Memorial Day for dead people, they lift this and they go on the stairs to see their people.
Oh, so this is like a stairway.
Yeah, there's stairway. Oh. Una tumba.
Una tumba.
Okay. Let's go this way. All of this is one building.
Oh, all of this. Oh, so everything is one building. One building. Watch your step, watch your step.
Okay, let's stop right here. Let's stop right here on the sidewalk. Okay, so all this block here used to be part of a Jesuit monastery or convent. So the monument remained, the church over here, and then the rest got restored and become a hotel with the same name, La Compañía. It's a Hyatt property. So toda esta cuadra fue restaurada. Esta parte es un hotel, fue un convento o monasterio de los jesuitas.
You have to talk in a Spanish to you because we have a Spanish tourist with me.
Originalmente como
So I'm trying to make a Spanish man understand, see me. So English and Spanish and I get
Let's go ahead and cross the street so we can see. So how we maintain these monuments? These monuments could be rented out for events like parties, weddings, bazaars, and that's how they self-maintain. Either it could be used by the hotel or it could be used alone. How it's used? They install like structures with lights and chairs and flowers and everything without touching the walls, because that's the way you maintain these monuments. This is very old. Once again, the city was settled in 1673. So that's how they gather funds, by renting them for events. That's why you see the artificial grass. Okay. Just go this way. Right here. I'm going to show you something. Stay there.
I want Jamaican from the...
Okay, Panama has their own identity. Panama has their own hats. But there's a hat that is famous in Panama, but it's not from Panama, it's from Ecuador. The fellow over there, he's from Ecuador. So he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So we have our own identity. We have our own hats. Our hats are this hats right here. These are our own hats, handmade in Panama. But Teddy Roosevelt, during the canal construction, he came to Panama and he brought the Panama hat. This is the Panama hat, this is the Panama hat. This is not from here, this is from Ecuador. They're both handmade, but one is from Ecuador and the other one's from Panama. For you to see the difference. It's famous here, but it's handmade in Ecuador. That's why it's so famous in Panama. Okay? The hats, they have different pricing. Hey, ¿qué pasa, bro? The hats has different pricing. The more time it takes to do it, the more thinner the fibers, the more expensive they are. So you can find hats for $35, $45, up to thousands of dollars.
Really?
I'm going to show you one that it costs $12,000. Okay, let's go down the way.
So what they're saying, one of these original handmade can cost anywhere from 1,000 to 12,000 US dollars. Pretty expensive, what guys?
You might say for $30. This is from $1,000.
Let's go to the casino first and then explain about the plaza.
All right.
Vamos a entrar a la catedral y después le explico la plaza.
More one picture on the sticker. They're taking photos. They're taking photos. Some of them are taking photos.
That's fine. We'll have time for that. Upgraded. Why? How he got upgraded? The Pope Francis, he brought 7 first-grade relics. That's one of them. That's,
In the tomb, in the casket there.
in the block, in the box. The real, the actual, like real value of the box is not the mannequin. In the chest, there's a cross. Inside the cross, there's a little heart. Inside the heart, there's a piece of bone of that kid. That was a kid that was killed when he was 15 years old. A lot of Catholics were pursued during the time. He only lasts 15 years. He used to protect a lot of his faith, and he got sacrificed. The mannequin represents how he was sacrificed. If you see the under part of his feet, you see all like torture. That's why it looks like that. That's not the kid. That's just a mannequin. Of the kid. Okay, and we're gonna see 7 relics here. Not all of them are visible. This is one of them. That was brought in 2019 when the Pope came in for the big festival they had for kids every 4 years in different countries. Okay? This church was mainly done through donations. Every chair, if you see on the bottom, has the name of someone, either a family or a person that donate for this. So if you look every single chair, there's a name of someone or a family that donated for this. Usted mira al pie no hay acá. Usted ve el nombre de una familia o de una persona que donó para él. La mayoría de la plata que se recogió para esta iglesia para restaurarla fue donación. ¿Okay? Todo esto fue donado. Las sillas son nuevas, el techo se restauró, las puertas. Okay, we're gonna also see memories of Pope's visit. This was a chair handmade with local wood by local artisans. This was only used for the mass celebration that was celebrated here. For the San Panama. So this is the second first-grade relic. It's not Chinese, it's Salvadorian. He was from Salvador. He became a saint too. The representation of the relic is on the cloth with the DNA of the person. And these are 2 memories as well for Pope's visit. This is where we get baptized, and this is a special candle that is light up all year long during the year. Here are pictures of the Pope's visit.
Candle, a big door, big candle. Oh, so this one there, Pope.
Pope Francis.
Tell you.
Esta es Santa María la Antigua, la patrona de Panamá. La primera del mismo tiempo que cuando se fundó la ciudad.
No, let me show.
Fíjense, trabajo. Aquí tenemos.
Taking pictures too. Taking pictures and taking names.
necessarily need to be a religious to become a saint or a virgin. This was a doctor, he became a saint. And the same way as the others I show you, it's a piece of bone on the relic. There's a piece of bone inside the actual relic.
Inside this relic here?
Yeah, where you see the red, there's a piece of bone inside.
An actual bone from this guy?
It's a doctor. He became a saint. From 1864 till 1919.
And you're saying a piece of bone is in there?
He was Venezuelan. So we got Mexican, Salvadorian, and Venezuelan. Yo escuché como que subieron la cuota, ¿qué fue lo que pasó?
La chichi llevó como 15 peladitos.
¿Cuánto hablan, my friend? Reinel, peladito,
Si me quieren andar.
pa' birria. Y entonces,
No, hasta no go.
Igual no me lo traigo. ¿Cómo vamos a correr con un pelado de 17, 19 años?
pero ¿para qué hizo eso? Chucha, le sacaron la mierda.
Me want to see too. Hola.
So this is how Panamanian hat, the real Panamanian hat, it's done. Two type of palms, bejuco and junco, bejuco and junco, bellota and junco. Two type of palms. And based on the design you're looking for, that's how it starts and that's how it ends. The more thinner the fiber is, the more expensive they are. Okay, let's go this way. So what we have here, we have two type of processes for the Monte Cristi hat, the torquilla palm. We have the artificial process and we have the natural process. The artificial process, the original color of the palm is green, like the one we see outside. But in order to get it white, you have to decolor it. The artificial way is done with bleach. So you get it from green to white. But the natural, you boil it and you let it dry on the sun. And that's how it's natural. The difference on a natural hat and an artificial one is that the natural one could last longer. This is over 5 years. So this is the one they use to show how you can fold this hat. Usually when you travel, you fold it, you make it look like this. You do it like this, then you put it on the box. Simplemente lo enrolla, lo pone para viaje, no más de un día. Cuando llega a su casa, when you go back home, you just put it the way it used to be. And there you go. This is 5 years old. You touch it, it's a palm. Same like the one we see outside, but the process makes that last longer. If you buy one of those, if you try to fold them, you can fold them, but on the So what we have in this room, we have hats from $2 to $500 on the wall. Over there we got hats from $2,000 to $5,000. And over here is 3, 5, 7, 9, and 12,000 US dollars. This is over 500 days of labor. Más de 500 días.
How many days?
500 days.
It's more than a year.
This one is how much?
300
$300 US dollars.
US dollars. And this is 12,000 US dollars.
And this is 12,000 US dollars.
Yes.
7,000 US dollars.
No. 3, 5, 7, 9, and 12. And they're waiting for one for $35,000. It's on. They're making it.
So here, look, guys, 12,000, 9,000, 7,000, 5,000, and 3,000.
That's
And they're waiting for the ultimate 35,000 one.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, so basically that's it. We're going Mala now, we're back in the tour guide bus. It was a long day, you know. Be a transportation, be up and down and up, but we are going to the mall now. I don't know if we're going to go get for soon with the mall or buy a mall. So stay tuned and so I'll go show you mall.